I'm Amanda from Paradise Pulse. Fashion is a growing industry in Trinidad and Tobago, and for that we thank the veterans who helped pave the way to bring the art form to the shores and by and large the Caribbean. Today, Caribbean fashion designer MEILING has opened her doors to us at Paradise Pulse, where we get to take a look at where she's at now. So we know MEILING. MEILING is the Caribbean fashionista. She's the fashion designer of the Caribbean. What has MEILING been up to?
I think in the last 2 or 3 years, I still have, at this moment, I still have the passion or even more.
Yes.
And with the world and social media and everything moving at its quick pace, you have to keep reinventing yourself. And one of my goals is always to be relevant. I was saying the other day, Carnival time, so many people pass through here. You might see David Rudder coming in for a show, 3 Canal, I work on their show. But mentoring has become very important to me because I feel I have to give back and I have to pass the baton on to someone else.
Or else the industry will die if you
so,
don't teach the younger ones, right?
Exactly. So you may be creative, and a lot of these millennials are very creative, but do they have the stamina? Do they have the work ethic? Are they humble? So over the years, I've met many, and 3 of them are going to be interviewed by you this evening. Shaista, who is a photographer who is now in the UK, and she is doing fashion marketing. Jordan, who is a stylist and a creative director, and Sani, who does accessories, and you're going to see that.
Thank you so much for opening your doors to us.
No,
Thank you so much for introducing us to your mentorees, if to call them that.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to
they're a lovely group of people, and it's family. Shaista will just come back, says she refers, a lot of them refer to this is their second home.
So you're like their fashion model.
That's right.
I love it. Thank you so much for sitting with us today.
Okay.
So we are here with Shaista Dean, one of the creatives on MEILING's team. So how did you get into contact with MEILING?
Okay, well, basically there was this event, the Rock TT, and my friend Jordan, who also works on MEILING's team with me, she invited me along, and I got into contact with MEILING at that event. And apparently she had been following me on Instagram, so she knew a bit about my work. And Jordan invited me along to a photo shoot, and that's when all the magic started.
You are a photographer by nature.
I'm studying fashion marketing and management, so more on the business aspect of it, but I tend to focus more on photography. It's my passion. So.
It's your passion. So you've collaborated on projects with MEILING using
yes,
your photography.
I have, yes.
So you have photographed her pieces.
Yes,
on models.
for basically a year now.
Wow.
Yeah, perhaps more than that, I think. And just recently we did a shoot again because I'm back home for just vacation. I think apart from working with MEILING, one of the probably milestones, I guess I would say, in my photography so far has been being contacted by the United Nations. And they were featuring some female photographers across the globe, and I was one of them. And then from that, I actually ended up getting an interview with Vogue. So, yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah.
An interview with Vogue.
Yeah, and it was just through Instagram. Social media is incredible.
Social media is definitely incredible. Yeah. So, where can we find your work?
Well, on Instagram, so Shaista Dean is my username on Instagram, and I also have a bit of my work on Facebook, so Shaista Dean Photography on there.
So we're here with Jordan, fashion stylist, creative director, and social media manager, and also one of the creatives on MEILING's team. So tell me a little bit about how you got into contact with MEILING.
I've been a stylist and a creative director for about 5 years now, and about 3 years ago she messaged me and told me that she really liked one of my images that I did on a photo shoot, and from there I just met her and we started working together from there. I've worked with a few designers before I've worked with her, but she was my next target. Yeah, she was definitely my goal because she's a lot like my aesthetic. I'm a little bit on a simplistic side, a little more on the moody side. That's what I try to emulate in my work. So when I finally did meet her, it was like, yeah, I've gotten here.
So let's talk a little bit about your social media management. Are you one of the key members of MEILING's social media team, you would say?
Well, yeah, I usually do her editorials that you would see online. I would sometimes do her stories so that, so you keep in contact with her. I'm part of the team, but a lot of it is also just MEILING because she's really good at that on her own.
Tell us a little bit more about Perspectives itself. What can we expect to see from Perspectives?
A lot more, I guess, with regards to how we tell stories through fashion. And we're going to do a lot more with probably an urban look because we're so accustomed to that Caribbean bush and all that trees and the beaches and everything. We're going to try to make it a little incorporative of our architecture and our actual culture when it comes to modern day culture, not just what we're accustomed to seeing old-timey.
So we're here with Sanya, one of the other creative directors on MEILING's team. Now she's not just any typical fashionista or fashion designer. She designs sunglasses. Tell me a little bit about your designs and about yourself.
Okay, well, my designs, at least currently, I'm exploring a new painting technique. So I'm not holding back with my designs, and I'm also incorporating a lot of African symbolism. I'm doing a lot of African studies and just, you know, trying to connect with my history, the history of Trinidad and Tobago, and how it applies in terms of that. So it's led to a lot of symbolisms, a lot of art, like Uli art, for example, which is connected to the Igbo people, which are connected to Trinidad and Tobago. So I've really just been having a lot of fun with these new styles, incorporating that and mixing as well to color trends at this point in time for fall color trends based on international color reports, so that everything is cohesive as well with what's happening out there. I mean, the painting isn't random, even though it may seem that way. I always have a sort of an idea of what I want to create, because I think it's important to build collections and sort of get out. I think in Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of customization is the focus.
Right.
And as somebody involved in fashion, it's art, so in essence we want to tell a story. So that's what, you know, that's why I focus on creating collections versus just doing customized pieces.
You have been working for MEILING how long? Or should I say working with MEILING?
I think working with MEILING is a better definition of it. For about 5 years now.
Right.
I at the time was now starting Sanitos, and as well too, there was a sort of focus shifting into local fashion. So a lot of people were launching new things and stuff like that at that time. But what sort of drew MEILING at first to me was how I marketed on social media. So that...
She's a fan of the social media thing, you know.
Yeah, she is.
Realizing.
No, she is. And that's what I appreciate about MEILING. I think MEILING is very adaptable. She's very aware of the changing times, and she adapts to that. And I think in fashion that is very important because it keeps you relevant.